Hi, I'm Samuel.
I'm Hang. Oh, sorry, it's in front here.
And on this episode of Game On, we're here to share with you on the sport of archery.
Hey Sam,
Yes, Emran?
I'm an archer, you know. But what's the difference between your bow and mine?
Good question, Mr. Emran. Now, aside from the obvious difference in length, yours is a traditional one-piece bow. For this particular one, you can see from the knobs and the bolts, this is a modern recurve wooden training bow. Easy for transport and packing. You can dismantle the limbs and the handle, known as the riser, and pack this away. So how exactly do we dismantle this bow? This wooden recurve training bow? This is what you'll need. This is known as the stringer. One larger, one smaller. We'll be affixing it onto the ends of the limb tips. This is the larger stringer end, and this is the smaller half-size stringer end onto the end of the limb tips. We'll then place pressure on the stringer to ease off the tension on the limbs, and then we can remove with ease the bowstring. As such, just pull on tension, ease off tension on the bowstring. You can see now it has been eased off. Stringer removed, set aside, and we now remove the limb bolts. There we go. And onto the second. Once again, remove the bolt, do quick rotations. Bolt removed, slide the limb on. There we have it. The wooden recurve training takedown bow dismantled in a few easy movements. Set the limbs away. There we have it. We'll lock the two ends of the bowstring. As such, just tuck it in so that it doesn't unravel along the way. Pull taut, and with that, we'll be compacting the string. Nice and tight. There we go. And now over to you, Mr. Emran.
What? We have to do all this? Sam?
Okay, it might look a bit complex, right? But it's not all that new technology. Yep, you've got it in your hands already. So those are the bolts, and this will be the handle or riser. These are the limbs which you've seen earlier attached to both ends. So not to worry, I will assist you. Okay, great. Looks like you're already all set to go.
like I can take any other thing that I need to do
Great.
about archery.
Great job, Mr. Emran. That's it. Nicely done. We have the modern Olympic recurve bow, usually made of metal or carbon composites.
This looks good.
It does indeed, right?
Yes, yes.
So with a more torsionally stable structure, we can shoot further, distances of 70 meters and 90 meters. And of course, there is the adaptation of the hunting bow. This is known as a compound bow.
Oh my goodness, there's something else that I don't know about archery.
Okay, aside from the modern bows that we spoke about, the new technology that's incorporated into the bows, there's also a bevy of equipment that helps us shoot better. The arrows, right, specifically from the traditional feathers to modern day Olympic arrows. So we have plastic fletches or composite fletches, even foil. And if you're curious what the markers are for, this is where archers label their initials on the shaft of the arrows. Now this is a competition and training requirement at most ranges. If your shaft is black in color, arrows are black, then it's done with a gold or silver paint marker. Right? If the shaft is silver or colored, then you might be using a black permanent marker to label that. So the judges will verify that the archer's names and initials are clearly printed on the arrows before they start the competition. With a shaft over here, we have the fletches to be attached on the tail end. There is a pin or the knot, the specific plastic piece that's attached to the end of the arrow. And of course, the head of the arrow. That's the pile or target point. Now out here, the point of the arrow itself could be made of steel or even tungsten. This out here is the jig, various other accessories that we do require, including hot melt glue to attach the arrow points, epoxy, as well as super glue for the fletches. Case counters for archers to take note of how many arrows they shoot per session. Serving strings for us to build or customize our own bowstrings. Right now what you see are 3, white, black and blue. These are the awards that our students have achieved at ITE. The Arrows Award, this is the standard class category. We've got various color coding here in line with the targets. We have the white, the black, the blue, the red and the gold arrow award. And for beginners who've just started in archery, there is the red and gold feather award.
Thanks, Sam, for the setting session.
You're most welcome, Mr. Emran.
Looks like I'm ready to join you in the next session, Sam.
It's going to be a long and beautiful journey.
I would think so.
Okay, so are you ready?
I am, Sam.
Let's game on! Okay, 1, 2, 3, drop.
No need to, no need to turn it like.
So in order to do that, we need...
Well, I'm ready for the modern sport, Sam.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam, for the setting session. Looks like I'm ready.
Stop. Yeah, you gotta wait. I'll wait for him. Game on!
Hey, you say first or I say first?
Oh, you game on. Ah, I like it.
Look here lah, why you look there? I thought finish after I take shot.
1, 2. Sorry, man.